guys, welcome back to another cooking video of mine. I am going to be making today flautas de chipotle. So pretty much I put chipotle on everything. So I absolutely wanted to try this recipe. This is something, I haven't personally seen it, but I wanted to try something a little bit different, and I wanted to do not your regular type of flautas, but I wanted to do chipotle flautas. So I wanted to twist things up a little bit and make it a little bit more of a spicier flauta than just your regular kind of flauta. So yeah, so just go ahead and keep on watching if you guys are interested in learning how to make this dish. And not only that, but definitely don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment my videos so I can definitely be making more content. So thank you so much, so stay tuned. So for the ingredients, you are going to need black pepper, you're going to need salt, onion, half an onion, you're going to need tortillas de maíz, and you're obviously going to need a chipotle sauce. You can use any kind of chipotle sauce. Also, you're going to need about 4 tomatoes, and then also lettuce. And then I do prefer this type of sour cream, the Centroamericana one. I do recommend this one. It has a better flavor than the Mexican one. That's just my advice to you. And also, obviously, I prefer cotija cheese. So that's what you'll need, and obviously the main ingredient, which would be chicken. So chicken breast is approximately feeds about 7 to 10 people. So this is pretty much all the ingredients you need, and you can definitely add your own touch to it, but this is what you'll be needing for my recipe. So the first step that we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and start preparing the chicken so we can go ahead and boil it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I do that. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and remove the plastic, and then make sure you guys have a clean cutting board. And then we're just going to go ahead, my chicken was frozen, so I'm just going to go ahead and remove it from the frozenness. I hate frozen chicken. It makes things life harder when you're cooking with it, but it's fine. So pretty much what we're going to do, we're just going to go ahead and try to remove as much of the fat as possible, so you don't have to worry about the fat when you're shredding the chicken, because that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be shredding it. So you just want to go ahead and remove as much of the fat as possible. And then also you can go ahead and cut it in small pieces, so it can also make your life easier when you're shredding it. She's a roller coaster. Oh, she's so flirty. I'm burning up inside, but I can feel no pain. I won't try to stop her. She can't be tamed. I'm so in love with her. I fall and try again. Get up and try. Once our chicken is already all done, we want to go ahead and add a pot with water. So we want to go ahead and add our chicken in there. Now, while I was finishing up, I did go ahead and also add a skillet or a comal with tomatoes so they can start roasting. So this is pretty much the step is with the tomatoes. You just want to go ahead and start roasting them on a comal or a skillet. Now let's go ahead and add our chicken. So we're just going to go ahead and add our chicken to our hot pot. She's a roller coaster. Oh, she's so flirty. I'm burning up inside, but I can feel no pain. I won't try to stop her. She can't be tamed. I'm so in love with her. I fall and try again. Now we do want to go ahead and also add our onion. So we want to go ahead and add it into the pot. In the pot, we're going to go ahead and add salt. Alright guys, so once our tomatoes are nice and roasty and they look something like this, we just want to go ahead and start adding them to our blender with our chipotle sauce. So we're going to go ahead and start doing that now. Pretty much what you want to do is you want to go ahead and get in your blender. You want to add your tomatoes and you want to add your chipotle sauce. And it's really simple, nothing much to it. You just want to go ahead and add it in there. And you just want to go ahead and cover it up with the same foil. And I'm going to go ahead and blend it. Alright guys, so it looks like our chipotle sauce is ready. And then you just want to kind of pour it in a container. And then there you go. And then your chipotle sauce is ready. So we're going to go ahead and get started on our next step, which is making the actual flautas. Alright guys, so once your chicken is ready, you're going to be able to see, you want to test it and see if it's soft. So it is soft, so you want to go ahead and remove it. One of the things that I do is I go ahead and get a strainer, and then I go ahead and strain out all the water. And then just strain the entire chicken. Alright, perfect. Alright, so with 2 forks, you just want to go ahead and start shredding the chicken. I will go ahead and link a video. I do have how I make tinga. This is very similar of how I make my tinga. And then you just want to start shredding the chicken. And obviously if you want to keep the onion or either take it out. But I do start shredding it. Our final trick, we're going to go ahead and add our tortillas into a comal or a skillet, and we're just going to let them get toasted a little bit and just heat them up for a little bit before we start prepping them. So just warm them up a little bit, get them a little toasty so we won't avoid any breakage. And now with our chicken, we're going to go ahead and add our salt and our pepper. So we're going to go ahead and add our salt and pepper. Awesome. So now we go ahead and mix everything together. And then at the same time, I already do have a pot here that already has a little bit of oil, and then I did go ahead and prep that already. So we're just going to go ahead and wait for the tortillas to be nice and toasty and warm so we can avoid any breakage. Alright guys, so once our tortillas are nice and warm, we want to go ahead and start making the little tacos, so the little flautas. So with a little bit of chicken, a little bit of shredded chicken, you want to go ahead and add it in, and then just make it into like a little roll. And then once you have it like this, you want to go ahead and face it down, and then you want to put it in the oil. Just like So here are my flautas, my chicken flautas. I'm going to go ahead and add the chipotle sauce just on top like that. And then we're going to go ahead and add the lettuce. Like that. And then we're going to go ahead and add the cotija cheese. And then obviously we're going to go ahead and add my favorite sour cream. So, just like that. And then last but not least, we're going to go ahead and add our homemade salsa just on top. And that's pretty much how you do the flautas with chipotle. Alright guys, so that was my recipe of how to make chipotle flautas, and this is how they turned out. So I really hope you guys enjoy this recipe, and don't forget to give me a like, and don't forget to subscribe. So I'm going to go ahead and definitely try them and see how they turned out. So let's dig in. Really, really good.